Good morning, everybody. It's 7:48. Make sure you like and subscribe so more people can see this channel. I am running incredibly late because I picked this up from Point Pickup, 7:45 one. The 8:45 one sucks, but I'm kind of hoping that since it's a short trip that I'll get some sort of tip out of it. It was slim pickings this morning, and I just kind of grabbed what I could. Today and tomorrow is going to be stay in town, because I just need to start saving some gas. Doing Amazon Flex is really good to me, and I can usually make about 150 or more a day. I got to balance it out somewhere. So I'm going to try this out this week, see what happens with me working in my hometown for 2 days out of the week. Because usually I can make more than $100 driving under 100 miles. I don't know, right now I'm just rambling. I'm tired. I don't know what happened to me yesterday. I got home. Or rather, let me back up a little bit. While I was on my second block with Flex, I'm not saying I was falling asleep at the wheel or anything. That would be incredibly dangerous. But it was just, I don't know, like I just felt so dead. Like I could pull over and just go to sleep in the back. So once I got that all done, I went home, obviously. And as soon as I got home, I fell down face first onto my bed and slept for about an hour and a half. And for the most part, I slept pretty good last night, but I'm still just tired. I don't know if it's the heat or the weather change, because yesterday it hit 91 degrees. It got pretty hot. It could have been a number of things though. I got a little envelope. Feels like there's change in here. Oh, neato. See, there's $1.50 in quarters, and it looks like $3 in dollar bills. Neato. Okay, with that, I'm all done with that order. Now the next one is at 8:45. It's only for $9.69, but the second one took me about, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles out of town away from the store. So by the time I get back, I'm gonna have like 10 minutes before I get to pick up the next one. So I'm just gonna head straight back to Walmart so I can get that dropped off, and then I'm gonna jump onto Doordash, and then we'll just kind of see where the day takes us. So I just had a really weird pickup. This order, supposedly mine, it said so on the store's end, and it gave me the right OSN number on my end, but the names were different. I hope this is mine. Alrighty, so as soon as I finished that one, which was weird, I picked this up. They're 33 bucks, GM order. What is it? 10 drops, all roughly within town, so it should be pretty easy. I should get it done in about a half hour, maybe less than an hour. Let's see, it is 9:04. It's light red in Red Bluff, so I logged on. I'm gonna try and get 1 or 2 orders, and then I'll make my way back to Walmart and just go from there. I don't know what it is. I feel so unenthusiastic today. Like if I just don't have any energy. It's so weird. I don't know if I'm not sleeping correctly at night or what the deal is. I mean, physically, I feel pretty decent, other than I'm actually pretty hungry because I ran out of oatmeal this morning. I need to go grocery shopping really bad. I think it's just like a mental state that I'm in. I'm kind of going through a little funk. almost. It feels like I just came out of a funk, so I don't know why I'd be going through another funk already. But you know what? It happens. Just deal with it and move on. Lately, I've been shying away from the melatonin to help me sleep at night, but every so often I'll take one just so I can fall asleep a lot faster and get more sleep. I took one last night because I wasn't sure if the nap I took after work yesterday, I wasn't sure if that was going to mess with me or not, so I took a little melatonin gummy and fell right asleep. When I do take them, every so often, I don't want to say they'll mess with me, but for the next day, I just kind of feel here. So, I mean, it also could be that. But I will say, but I'm not sure if you guys remember my earlier videos where I was stopping work because of headaches and stuff. I've been drinking copious amounts of water. So that's definitely the headaches. I mean, they'll show up here every now and then, but that's definitely not an issue anymore. This is why I have a hard time staying in town. I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes, almost 20, and I haven't heard a peep at a Doordash at all. Kind of sucks, because there was hotspots earlier, but now there's not. In your area, it's slow. We might have too many dashers on the road. Might? You do. Oh well. Depending on how today goes will determine what I do tomorrow. All right, so I picked this up from the Hearth. $7 going 2 miles. Looks like there's a coffee and 2 burritos. Hooray. It's 9:33. Took long enough. All right, so I got everything loaded up. I'm just confirming everything so I can get going. 2 of these orders are going to the same place, so realistically I only have 10 drops. Shouldn't be too bad. It's taking longer to mark the packages than it is to actually deliver them. All right, so that all good. I know exactly where that is. Do I have anything else? I don't. Let's go get this done. So I'm having a real issue with this Point Pickup app today. And it's not a one-time thing, and it's not a GM order type thing. This is happening no matter what order I have. I don't know why, but this app, for some reason, keeps pushing me back a screen if I don't click the buttons fast enough. That is incredibly infuriating when I'm trying to check in so I can make one of the drops. Point Pickup, invest more in your IT so you can fix this app. That's part of the reason why people are getting fed up with this app. Anytime there's an update, there's something else that's breaking. And I know that's pretty much programming 101 right there. No matter what you do, you're gonna break something. Something like that, where the app is just kicking you back a screen for no reason, that's potentially game breaking right there. That's not good. That's not good whatsoever. Will they listen? Probably not. Do I have to try? Definitely. Point Pickup used to be a really good app. Nowadays, I don't know. I'm glad I can still make some money off of them, or rather with them, but even then, it's kind of, I don't know, kind of suspect. All right, so I got the GM order done. That took a little longer than expected. It took me about hour and 10 minutes, hour and 20 minutes, somewhere around there. And I don't know what's going on today, but I'm having incredibly good luck with point pickup because I picked these two up. One for $12.45 at $10.83. That's going to be a single drop order. And the other one's going to be for $1.45, and that's going to be a 2-drop order. And it looks like the 2-drop order is going to be, within a few blocks of Walmart itself. The $10.45 one is going to be about 6 miles out of town. So a little longer than I'd like to go for 10 bucks. But if I get hit with a tip, then everything is all well. See, I have about an hour and a half to do something on Doordash. I don't know how much I need to make. I'm only aiming for like $100 today. All right, about, 6 minutes of sitting here. I picked up this 770 from Main Street Deli, and it's going a couple miles right down the road. All right, picked up the next one from Wendy's. $7 going 2.2 miles. It really hope the lobby's open so I can go in and pick up, because last I checked there was a really long line in the drive-thru. Okay, well, I was gonna stop at the bank to go pull some money out real fast, but I picked this up from Jack in the Box. $6.48 going 2.2 miles. Okay, I guess I'll take it. All right, a little update on this order. It went from a single to a triple stacked order. Whoa. I'll put the other two up right here. So it's coming out pretty decent. And let's see, it's currently $12.18, but I made the executive decision to drop my $10 single order from Walmart that I was supposed to pick up at $12.45. Basically, the reasoning is I can make 10 bucks without driving 6 to 8 miles or whatever it was. You know, I hate to say this, but where it's going, I don't think I'll be getting a tip, at least not a decent one. I might get one, but it might be like $1 or $2, and that won't justify me taking a half hour to 45 minutes just to go drop that off. So I guess on to the first drop. All right, so that's all done. Now I'm gonna head back into town. I ended my dash for a few minutes because there was one customer that was starting to text me directions to where to drop off the order after I already dropped it off and left. It kept saying put it on the side of the house next to a door and that there's an extra tip if I do that. I mean, I would have did it had it been in the directions, but getting the directions after I'm all done is... My theory is that if I end the dash, I'll stop getting messages. If a customer is continuously sending you a message after the fact. I don't like that they have 30 minutes to contact you after the drop off. I don't think that's right. I think an extra, at most, stress that part. It's 5 minutes. I think that's plenty of time to get your order, take a quick look, and if there's something missing or if you have a question or saying thank you or anything like that, you got that 5 minutes. 30 minutes, way too much. So I'm gonna do a bad thing. I'm gonna drive by real fast. And looks like they got the order. I still didn't see the door he was talking about. Oh well. So I jumped ahead about an hour. I didn't do any more DoorDash. I just kind of logged off and headed home. I wanted to get something to eat because my stomach was starting to really growl at me. Not only that, but it's a little something I've noticed over the past few months. When I start getting hungry to the point where my stomach hurts, I start gritting my teeth a lot more, and that gives me, minor headaches sometimes. It makes my teeth sore, and I don't realize it until I release the grip. And I noticed I was starting to do that, so I figured I'll go home, eat some leftover pizza, and just kind of hang out. That was half good idea, half bad idea. Half good idea because well, now I have something in my stomach and I don't feel as hangry. But bad idea, because I got super comfortable on the couch and I was a good 30 seconds away from canceling this last order. I kept it, and I am just pulling into Walmart now so we can get it done. Doesn't look like there's too many people here. It looks like, well, just a handful. I don't know how many of them are drivers or not, because I would say I'm very happy with where I'm at on my gas tank. I saved a lot of gas just hanging around here, and I'll definitely put the total up once I get this last one done. So it's 146. I'm gonna check in now and just hope. You know what? Hang on. All right. Looks like 5 stickers each, so they shouldn't be too big. All right, all loaded up, ready to go. Heading to the first drop, and it is 0.8 miles away. For all 4 of my orders that I picked up today, I had the same dispenser every single time. She thought it was funny. I did too. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Here's the total for the day. I'm pretty happy about what I made today, just baseline everything. But I'm gonna assume that this total with the tips is gonna be, you know, a lot more visually pleasing to my eye. Let's see, I only drove 74 miles today, working for 5.5 hours. So that ain't too bad. And if tomorrow goes as well as today goes, in terms of hitting 120 before 2 o'clock, I think going forward, I'm going to be staying in town Thursday and Friday to save that much on gas. I know everybody's kind of tired of dealing with gas, but right now, you know, it's gotten so high that it's just unavoidable at this point. Right now, I'm paying $5.29 at my local gas station. If I use the app to get, I think it's like 10 cents off, it's like $5.19. It's not a big difference. That's only saving me about a little over $1. So I wish I could be paying the $4 something that everybody else is paying right now, because that's what normal Californians pay. And you want me to get political for a second? I will. California decided not to repeal the gas tax, not even to give us a bit of relief, at least for the next 6 months, while either we get used to the new gas prices or they start to come back down and level off a bit. California refused, even though they have 60 billion plus in surplus money. God forbid we cut a tax. You know what they are going to do instead of cutting the tax? They're going to give us a, what is it? A $400 stimulus check per registered car, up to 2 registered cars per household. Or is it 200? It's one of those. Regardless though, it's ridiculous. Even if it is 400, it's still ridiculous. Yeah, it might give us a little bit of relief, but for somebody like me, that's gonna last a whole month and a half, maybe 2 months if I'm lucky. If I push it, if I watch my gas consumption, come on. And on top of that, they can just retax all that stimulus and, hey, look at that, our surplus is just gonna grow. If we have that much surplus, why aren't we doing something more constructive? Why do we have so many taxes if we're just gonna have a surplus like that? I'm sorry. I try not to go political or talk about anything in terms of politics, but stuff, little things like that really bother me. Obviously, there's a lot more important things going on in the world right now, which I don't want to comment on. It's not my place. Anyways, to leave on a sour note, like and subscribe so more people can see this channel. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. My name is Dennis. Make sure to stay positive and keep your head up, and I'll see you in the next video.